Namaste, Jai Bharat. This is about the US mid-air collision of a passenger aircraft and a chopper which hit one another. That's called mid-air collision. This is not possible until someone wants to hit someone, especially right above 5 kilometers or so something, right above the runway, where visibility, everything is excellent. They are under positive control. Both the aircraft are under positive control. Positive control means both radio radar contact they see. And it seems from the ATC controller seems to ask the helicopter that, do you see a passenger aircraft coming? And he answers in the affirmative. Then why did he go and hit? Then of course there's always this possibility of making stories coming out after such incidents. I don't know if this could be a story, but then there's a narrative after this saying that this chopper wanted to go and crash somewhere. It's about 5 kilometers from the White House, it seems, and where the president was in the office that time. So the chopper was trying to hit here or there. Now, if you put 2 plus 2 together, you can't get a figure other than 4. So given that, think about the 9/11. Think about the 9/11 incident of the Twin Towers, American Trade Center. See, there's no logic in such kind of things, but then these are sick minds operatives. Well, I was searching for a word. These are what? Then this I could only come up with this sick minds operatives. Sick in the sense what? Sick for something which is unknown, unknowable as well as. See, these people are trained and taught that there is a life after death. This is one thing which no one is sure of. It's only a belief that there is life after death, just because the selfish orientation of man that I don't want to lose my life, I don't want to die. And this wish for not dying is mostly with youngsters. Those who crossed 60, I don't think many of them would say that I would like to continue living forever. That's a different situation of mind. By 60, or once you reach 60, 70, you know that this life is not that great to be worried about, since you have lived your life. But those who are young, who are given to think about after death life, that's what some religions do. This is someday you have to die, and this person in his youth doesn't want to die. He wants to, because he is full of energy and absolutely no health problem, no problem at all whatever, and no responsibility. He wants to continue his life like that in some kind of enjoyment and entertainment which he finds for himself. So such people would like to live longer, continuously. Perhaps they want to live forever. But then they don't realize that their health is not going to be with them after an age of 70. And some people even after reaching above 70 won't give up, they will continue. That's very few people. But generally, majority people who have some thoughts, some rational thoughts, won't want to live forever after age. But in a younger days, these things are very possible. No one wants to die in younger days. Now look at this instructions, kind of teaching that goes to these youngsters' minds. They're promised all kinds of luxuries in heaven. And interestingly, whatever is forbidden while on earth is promised in heaven. This is a very serious contradiction in terms, and serious contradiction that whatever is denied or whatever is declared as forbidden while on earth is offered posthumously. So what does this mean? This whole thing is very crafty. I suppose all this religious thing is so crafty. They want you to act according to the will of some so-called custodians of religion. Custodian of religion. Autochthon is not the right word, because autochthon means authority. And this is for those who try to possess religion under their armpits and would want you to act and dance according to their tunes. For what? For their own interests, for their own fetishisms and fancies. That's what I would like to say. So these people will go do anything because they're so sure that they're going to continue to exist forever and ever and ever, my God. Are people generally so foolish to think of an eternal life? And let people don't think I won't be able to say anything about such things. So such people are given some promises. So this air crash, the midday collision, could apparently be due to one of these reasons. It was deliberate. It is deliberate crashing into another flying aircraft. Otherwise, mid-air collision means it's absolute disaster. Absolute disaster. It's not like a crash, or it's not like a belly landing. Belly landing, of course, will have some problems. The wings may break away, but then not all are likely to die. Only some unfortunate do die in such cases. And emergency landings. All these are emergencies while flying. These are normal flying emergencies. But once it is a mid-air collision is utter impossibility because the pilots are trained. If you come across an aircraft face to face, they have taught how to take an immediate action. They are supposed to, if I'm right, I've forgotten flying lessons. If I'm right, turn starboard. Instantly turn starboard, and even the distance is so less, they're not going to crash into one another. That's one instruction. So many such emergency procedures are taught to every pilot, and that is a helicopter pilot. You can see things better. You can see all around sitting in the cockpit. But this, of course, apparently is very deliberate. Now let them dig into the past life and background. So these pilots who were flying the helicopter, most likely helicopter, I don't know, the airliner has some trained man inside that who would go for suicides and who would go for eternal life, etc. These things I don't know, but nonetheless, this has to be a mistake. In the sense, deliberate mistake. This crash is unfortunate. Some people don't want to live in peace. Means what can you do? It's unfortunate. It's not an accident. The mid-air collision can't be just an accident until very serious weather situation, very serious navigation situations destroy or create a situation where you crash into one another, which is not very likely. It's very, very, very rare. Here, of course, it doesn't appear to be an accident. It has to be a deliberate mid-air collision. Let's see in days things might come out. Till then, Namaste. Jai Bharat, Jai Shri Ram.